YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha, back in the building for another Last Cloudia video. Don't forget that we just launched our membership program for those of you who want to invest in the growth of the Buddha Fish channel. You're gonna get things like me playing other games, reaction videos, try not to laugh challenges, the ability to use emojis, and of course special shout outs for when you guys are participating in live streams or any other types of videos I make. My goal is to hit 10 members of the BoodaFam by the end of this week, so whether you guys decide to or not, I am always grateful for you guys just being here. That's my quick little plug, so thank you again. We're here to react to the news and info drop that we got on our boy, as you can see, Regal Bolt Lanceveil. Yes, Shift Lanceveil in the building, everybody. Not any collabs. It's not Ike from Fire Emblem. Put a little more respect on his name. It's exactly who we all speculated it would be. Shift Lanceveil's coming in the building, and I'm actually excited to see his kit. I don't want this video to take up too much time because we probably have a lot of other news to look at and some other videos I want to film for the rest of the week, because I do have to make a little announcement at the end of this video. Stick around for that. But without further ado, let's dive in to the info on Shift Lanceveil's kit. I must say, the design, it's my kind of character. We got Swift Thunderbolt, 6 hits, Thunder Ring is 9 hits, and Supreme Thunder is a very long combo of 13 hits. Bolt Bearer's Ascent. Let's see what we got. It looks like it's a single target. Very dope animation, I can't lie. The problem is Lanceveil's of the thunder element, which is like my favorite type of battle element in any type of fantasy style fighting, especially because of Pokemon. Thunder element's my favorite. So let's take a look at our boy Regal Bolt Lanceveil's traits. I don't know how to say this. I'm going to take a shot. His first one is Takemikazuchi. Sword equipped, physical attack damage plus 40%, damage cap plus 5,000. When only one weapon is equipped, and it's one sword, enemies are more likely to faint, break plus 200%, physical attack damage plus 20%, and damage cap plus 15,000. So immediately right off the rip, everyone who was thinking they're going to bring a Lanceveil that's very similar to A2, it's already looking like that. Trait 2, Brave General. When using a skill, can't be interrupted by most attacks. I'm already a sucker. I'm already a sucker for this character. They gave this man super armor. If attacked during a skill, damage plus 150% and damage cap plus 20,000 for next skill hit. Rage resist plus 2. If weak to rage, gain rage resist. I can never remember what rage is. I'll go ahead and take a look at it after the fact, but that sounds pretty insane. So dude's got, if you unlock all of these damage caps, 40k damage cap with the single wield. I love that break plus 200%. You're absolutely running this guy as a single wield. Breaking is actually one of the things that dual wield had an inherent advantage over single wield, because you immediately get double your break, which would be 100%, but by wielding one sword with Lanceveil, you're actually getting 200%, so you're getting an extra, you're tripling your break damage versus doubling it with dual wield. So this is immediately someone that you're going to be rocking one sword with, absolutely. I love the super armor. It makes that skill 3 way less fearful. Anytime you see a character with long combo attacks, you worry about them getting flinched out of it, but not in Lanceveil's case. Oh my gosh, I would absolutely love. I mean, we're going to get Shift Roland at some point, who I imagine is also going to have super armor, but even the OG Roland with his 5-star buffs, Baron and Lanceveil on a team, it's the super armor trio that I've been waiting for. Lanceveil said a free man is no stronger than one who serves. That's pretty wild. Regal Bolt Lanceveil ability. Skill 1, Swift Thunderbolt. Charge and deal a frontal medium area thunder combo attack. So I imagine you will have to get in the line of sight. Skill 2 is Thunder Ring, medium area thunder combo attack and damage cap plus 2000, so a little bit of extra on that skill. And skill 3, Supreme Thunder Frontal Jumping Slash for a medium area thunder combo attack, extra damage cap plus 4000. And Special Bolt Bearer's Ascent, powerful thunder combo attack to an enemy with the damage cap of plus 10,000. Very the same as what Maja, I think, gets on his special as far as damage caps. I don't mind the scaling damage caps on the skills 1, 2, and 3 like they have with this, and they've been doing a lot more often. Very cool. Very nice. Gonna see some big nice numbers with Lanceveil. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, look at me. I'm covering all this stuff. I'll move out of the way when the time is right. We've got his skill board. The bread and butter. The whole meal of a character. 4 new skills will start with Ambition. When physically attacking enemies with more HP than unit, physical attack damage plus 20%. Interesting. That's not going to be something you can rely on consistently, but, I mean, we'll take it. Shockwave 2. Physical attacks have a chance to nullify enemy guard. That's going to be the same as Shockwave, but I imagine it has a higher percentage. We'll have to wait for the data miners to get that actual percentage. Soldier Mastery. When unit has soldier type, strength plus 10%. Physical attacks are effective against snipers, and damage from snipers minus 10%. Love that. Means I can eliminate Vs quicker in arena, which I'm down for. I think Roys too are snipers if I'm not mistaken. Strategic Point. Physical attack and special damage cap plus 5,000 to enemies in Break. That's very nice. Very dope. I like that a lot. Sleeping Lion. When close to death, very greatly restore HP, increase movement speed, strength plus 100%, SCT recovery speed plus 50%, and that's once per wave. That's actually pretty wild. That's a very large amount of SCT recovery speed boost. And it's kind of like an Awaken ability that also just buffs him up by a lot. Now, the question is are those permanent or are those temporary buffs until death? I would imagine temporary buffs, but still a very powerful skill nonetheless. And Thunder Attack Raise 3, which is what I'm covering. Thunder Attack Damage plus 30%, Thunder Damage Cap plus 2,000. Okie dokie. Then, in terms of skills that we've seen before, Blessed Speed, Attack Up Max, Fighting Spirit 4, Resolve Up 4, Advanced Staying Vitals, Gale Force, Pride 2, Patience 2, Auto Haste, Auto Crit, Pirate's Feast he comes with, which is pretty nice. Thunder High Drive, Thunder Critical Raise, Sword Boost, Sword Mega Boost. So that's another 2,000 damage cap. Instant Strike is actually a very powerful ability. Favored Sword, Sharp Eyes, Goddess Kiss, Royal Armor, Human Shield, and Breaker. Okay. Wow. Gave this man some ridiculous damage caps. So we're in the era of just huge fat damage caps for our single hitters. Thinking of even with magic types, we got Maja, who is now dealing ridiculous damage with your single hits. Now we have Regal Bolt Lanceveil, who undoubtedly you're going to want to run as a single wielding sword unit. Very similar to A2, except more so, I'd say, in Lanceveil's case. I think a lot of people were speculating that Lanceveil would come out as just another tank, another version or bruiser, another version of his prior self. But this dude's DPS. He's single-wield DPS, especially with like his super armor. Now, his skills don't have that many hit counts to be like super-duper impressive, but they're going to be dealing a stupid amount of damage cap. I think Tweaks has already calculated everything up already, so I'll have to go check that out. But just a solid single-wielding DPS character with some very nice add-ons like his super armor, like his extra break. That's very nice. And just a ton of damage cap. Not what I think I was hoping for and a lot of other veterans were hoping for that want more utility style. Even tanks nowadays are more exciting than more DPS. But for new players, of course, this guy is probably going to be absolutely nuts. Now, he is single weapon locked to sword types, which is going to make running things like Trishula on him a little more complicated. But with all of the damage multipliers, if you just throw one type of debuff on the enemy to make them weaker than 100 to Thunder, which is what Lanceveil is, I don't think dealing a very good amount of damage with him as a single-wielding sword-type unit will be a problem. I think it will still be very easy. Just like A2 capping on things with 80 resistance to light, I think we're moving into an era where the resistances, if they are stacked with damage multipliers like characters similar to Lanceveil and A2 are, you're not going to have... Trishula is not as big of a problem on these characters like we've seen in the past. Oh my gosh, look at this SSR Ark. Amazing, just beautiful. You can't get mad at them for their artwork because it's truly incredible. Bolt Bearer's Ascent. This dude was in the freaking trenches, just slaying dragons. The Ark trait at max Ark level. Thunder physical attack damage plus 20%. When using special, apply a physical damage taken minus 30% buff to unit. When equipped with only one weapon, physical attack damage cap plus 2,000. So that's pretty dope. Built for Lanceveil. They definitely emphasized a little bit of his tanking capabilities with things like super armor. They want you to put this on him, which after using your special makes you take minus 30% damage. He has things like Knight or Soldier Mastery. So he's got a little bit of bruiser function in him, but he's still mainly like, here's all the damage multipliers. Learnable skills, we can finally teach Thunder Drive, which is cool. Thunder physical attack and special damage plus 10%. Chivalrous Mindset, which has been a unique skill to characters like Roland, like Shift Kyle. Sword and armor equipped, sword strength and armor defense plus 50%, so that's pretty cool. Then comes with Flying Shadow, Sky High, Ultimate Boost, and Dragon Slayer. Another Dragon Slayer arc. Makes sense. Nothing amazing. I mean, it's very nice that we now get to teach Thunder Drive to our Thunder units who don't have it. Chivalrous Mindset's pretty cool. All the other ones we have on other arcs that are very easily accessible. So, pretty standard, very just standard arc for your Thunder physical attackers. Although it's very tailored towards Lanceveil specifically. And then we have the AER, which is a cloth type. Very interesting. That's actually really weird to me because this chivalrous mindset right here, sword strength and armor defense. Armor is a specific type of wearable armor. Right, you have your armor, you have your cloth, and you have your clothes, and you have your robe. So this indicates to me that they want you to run a cloth type. Like that's Lanceveil's clothing. It's a cloth type. It's not actual armor. So you immediately can't take advantage of that chivalrous mindset skill, which is a little odd, but very nice design. Bravery raiments. Trait physical attack damage taken minus 12% and boost movement speed. We'll see if that's like a +1 or a +2. Stat strength plus 87, defense plus 160, mind plus 118. No attribute resistances, no status ailment resistances. I don't know about this one. I mean, it'll be very nice to put like on characters. I'm thinking of Gen in my case because you'll want to run clothes on Gen, which will then allow him to take minus 12% physical attack damage and then boost movement speed. Actually, no, that's not too impressive on Gen. I don't know. This is just like a very standard clothing armor that you would run on characters if you don't have dual wield or if they specifically want you to wear clothes on them for a specific strategy. I don't know. I'm not in love with the arc other than the artwork. And there we go. Last Cloudia, November 11th. Regal, Bolt, Lanceveil, Thunders into Last Cloudia. So definitely a character that I fancy immediately just because he's a dope bromondo with fat damage potential. He does have a lot of breaking capability, which I actually like a lot. So we'll definitely be summoning for him. But I don't see anything he's bringing to the table that we haven't seen before that introduces something new to the game. Not quite on the level of like what Maja just did in for mages in general. It just seems to be like a Thunder A2 with a lot more breaking capability and super armor, which I really love. I'm sure he's going to be a menace in arena. Hopefully we'll be able to get him. I won't be able to, I'm not promising I'm going to be going like to pity for this guy. I'll probably throw some summons at him, but then try to save 90k for something truly special, maybe for New Year's. We've got to be getting Shift Roland here soon. I imagine he's going to bring some craziness to the game. But let me get to that announcement I was telling you guys about. Before I forget, more of a somber announcement than happy, but I will most likely not be in this week's Last Cloudia Power Creep podcast. I did pick up a couple gigs over back in my old hometown, so starting tomorrow all the way until Sunday, I will not be home, so I'll be away from my PC, I'll be away from the setup. Today's going to be very busy trying to just prep videos for the rest of the week, so I don't leave you guys hanging. But, I mean, in terms of summons and any future videos on Lanceveil, I'm definitely going to miss the initial hype, but I'll make sure to come back next week with some bangers for you guys. You know I'll be bringing the Buddha reactions. So thank you guys for watching this video. I think that's all I got for you this time. What are your thoughts on Lanceveil? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you're hyped for another DPS character. And turn on all notifications if you want to make sure and know exactly when I post. You won't be out of the loop in case of emergency situations. And with all that being said, guys, y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.